Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming and listening to my introduction speech. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about myself. Most of you know me, so this will be some information that you might or might not know. My name is Luis Grimaldo. I was born on June 25th, 1995. I'm 21 years old. Up until I was 6, I live in the inner east side of the city of Houston. When I was 6 years old, my parents decided to make a change and decided they wanted to move, so we moved up to the suburbs of Kingwood. When I moved over here, I transferred into Woodland Hills Elementary and then up into Kingwood Middle School, then up to Kingwood Park High School, and now I'm currently enrolled at Lone Star Kingwood College. And right now I'm pursuing a Associate of Arts Speech and Communications degree, and hopefully will transfer into U of H or UHD to pursue a communications degree. So just some fun facts about me. My birthday, June 25th, was actually the day that Michael Jackson died in 2009. So that was an interesting day for me and a nice little icebreaker that I use sometimes. I remember the day perfectly. We were at the movie theaters going to watch the new Transformers movie when everyone was getting text messages on their phone. And yeah, it was a pretty sad day. But some other fun facts about me. I have 4 little brothers and 1 older sister. And they're all awesome and annoying, but I love them all. And they all have different talents. Some of them play sports, some of them just are very smart, and then some of them are just funny. And so they're awesome. So another fun fact about me is that my favorite band is Switchfoot, and it's pretty much always been Switchfoot. I've liked them since I was in about 4th grade, and ever since then they've just continued to be my favorite band. A quote that I really like that the lead singer John Foreman said, who happens to be one of my favorite lyricists, is that he asks the question, is this the world you want? Because you're making it. Every day that you're alive, you change the world. And that's just a quote that I always like to think about, because every day that we do live, we either change things or we don't change things, and if we don't change things, then we're still making an impact. So some other facts about me are that I play in a band, and because of my love of music, that's sprouted this joy to play in a band. The name of the band is Redefining Rescue. We've played all over Houston and played in some churches, and then played at some other places as well. So it's been an interesting array of different places we've gotten to play. I've gotten to talk to tons of people, make connections, and have even made connections with other bands and other performers that have wanted to work with us in the future. I think the last and probably the most important fact about me is that my family has a dog named Nacho, and I love him dearly. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up the floor to questions. Any questions?
What difference from when you lived in Houston to Kingwood?
What differences did I see between
Yes.
the two places? So I guess to put it in perspective, I can tell a quick story about when we lived in Houston. So my dad, this is the gentleman who asked the question, actually went to the gas station to grab some milk one day. He was in our van and he had all of our bicycles in the back. Well, he just went in to grab some milk real quick. Well, when he bought the milk and came out, his van was no longer there. And so they found it a couple weeks later, completely just taken apart and barely had the wheels on it. And so that's just a quick story to kind of tell you the area that we lived in. Also, there was some gunfire around our house. And so now moving into Kingwood, a more suburban area, it's been a lot different, a lot calmer. Don't really see people stealing cars as much or shooting. Really the extent of it is the homeowners association coming after you, but that's pretty much it. Another question? Yes, sir.
What do you see yourself for 10 years after, you get your degrees and everything? You've gone to your highest level of education that you're going to take?
Well, there's really just two. Well, there's multiple. My dream job would be to be a music writer, to write music and either perform it myself or sell it to other musicians. Another job dream of mine would be to be in music ministry, so working either at a church doing worship or traveling around like certain bands that are doing worship. So, alrighty, thank you guys for coming tonight.